book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's Online Storytime.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Grandma Pat.
And we're excited to have you with us today. Ultra excited to have you with us today. So Grandma Pat, before we start talking about that amazingly fun thing we're going to talk about today, should we sing?
We should sing.
Storytime friends, would you join us? And remember, the song says clap your hands, but you clap whatever you want. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. Or your eyes. You can clap whatever you got. So Grandma Pat, what do you want to talk about today?
It's really hot outside.
It is.
It is
hot.
super hot. Even in northern Minnesota, we get hot days. You know what's good about hot days? We have a lot of lakes we can go to around here and cool off. So today, we're going to talk about going to the beach. The beaches we're talking about is for the ocean. But you can kind of think about lakes too when you're thinking about it.
I was just going to say that people who live on the coast, they think the beach is an ocean, but we have beaches on almost every one of our lakes. We have a beach across the street from our house
And
that we can go to.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of lakes in Minnesota.
And virtually every one of them has a spot where you can dig in sand or you can go swimming.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, all right.
So Grandma Pat, what do you like about the beach? When you go to the beach, what do you like to do?
I like to dip my toes in the water.
Okay.
Yeah, and if we have a floaty or if there's a dock that you can walk out on, I like to sit on the dock and put my feet in the water. That's just a start. I'm not one for jumping in. I've never been able to jump in. I have to go in really, really slowly until I get all covered with water, and then I can swim.
I remember when I was about 4 years old, I walked out on a dock, and my grandma and grandpa owned a resort, and the rule was you couldn't be on the dock without a grown-up. Well, my grandma was coming. She was right behind us, and I ran ahead, and I ran onto the dock, and I fell in.
How scary is that?
And I remember being under the water, and the only thing I thought about was, this must be what a frog feels like. And then my grandma reached down and pulled me out, and it was all fine.
She was never in any real danger because there was a big person there to help her.
And the water was pretty shallow, so I could have stood up, but I didn't. So it was a good safety rule, though, that I just didn't pay any attention to.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it's important to be safe while you're at the beach, but there's so many ways to have fun at the beach. I can't wait to hear some stories about the beach. Did you bring some good books?
Oh, and you know who I brought? I brought Bruce.
Mother Bruce.
Bruce is the best.
I can't wait.
Miss Tracy, our first beach book today is called Beach Bummer. And it has one of my favorite characters in it, Bruce. There he is right there. And it's written by Ryan T. Higgins. And he also drew the pictures. It's brought to us by Disney Hyperion. Here we go, and there's Bruce. It's summer in Soggy Hollow, and everyone is hot. Whew, do you feel like that sometimes? The mice have an idea. Can we turn the house into a beach resort? Says Thistle. And Bruce is reading a book called The Joys of Doing Nothing. No. Bruce has a better idea. Let's all go to the beach instead. The mice cheer, and everyone runs off to have beachy fun. Oh, they're running off. Look at all of this. Who's going to carry that? Bruce knows who's going to carry it. Except Bruce. Here he's got his wagon full of beach things. He's carrying beach things, umbrellas, and wow, floaties. Does that mean he's happy or kind of irritated? What do you think? Everyone enjoys the sun. I see all these mice. Except Bruce. Everyone enjoys the sand. Except Bruce. Bruce finally sits down with his book, and the mice look up. What do they see? Are those storm clouds? Uh-oh, they say. Everyone runs home, except Bruce.
Somebody has to gather all the things.
And it must be Bruce, and I don't think he's real happy about it. Oh, they're home, they're wet. Now it is raining in Soggy Hollow, and everyone is disappointed, except Bruce. Look at those eyes. All looking at Bruce. He sighs. Oh, what did he do? He brought in the sand for the beach.
He made a beach in his
He
house.
did. Bruce is just fine. Beach bummer with Bruce.
Hey, Storytime friends, Grandma Pat.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a flannel board?
Oh, you know I love those.
What you see on our flannel board today is the fact that somebody built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outstanding sandcastles.
They are fabulous.
And the cool thing about building sandcastles on the beach is you can make them beautiful and elaborate and wonderful. You could make them simple. You can make them however you want to make them, because guess what? They're not going to last. Eventually the water is going to come in and they're going to whoosh all of our sandcastles away. But that's okay, because it's what they're for, and it just means you can build another one. So we're going to do a poem today called 5 Little Sandcastles. And we're going to see what happens when the water comes in. Okay, here we go. 5 little sandcastles built by the shore. Along came a wave. And whoosh, there were 4. Do you see? There's one gone. The wave took it. 4 little sandcastles built by you and me. Along came a wave, and whoosh, there were 3. Wow, those waves are taking them down. 3 little sandcastles built by me and you. Along came a wave, and whoosh, there were 2. 2 little sandcastles built in the sun. Along came a wave, and whoosh, there was 1. 1 little sandcastle built just for fun. Along came a wave, and whoosh, there were none. All of our sand castles got whooshed away into the water. Hey friends, thanks for playing.
Our next beach book is written by Nina Cruz, and it's called Big Family Beach Day. I think we're going to be reading about.
Grandma Pat, this is a brand new book.
I see that. And it's brought to us by Greenwillow Books from HarperCollins. And here we go. They're getting ready to go somewhere. We are going to the beach today. Oh, they look so happy. You see, they live in a big city. By we, I mean me and Mom, my grandma, my aunts, my uncles, and my cousins. There are a lot of us. We do this every year. I love it. Look at all those people. When you go to the beach with your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, and mom, you will be expected to carry buckets, bags, towels, and beach umbrellas across the hot sand. You will arrive at the perfect spot near the lifeguard. The water in the morning will be calm, just right for swimming. Oh, they look so happy. And once you've applied sunscreen and gotten a lecture on safety from your mom, you will be free. Free to choose between sand and surf, pails and snorkels. Last year, Naya made all the decisions because she's the oldest. This year, Leo and I will decide. Oh, and by the way, my name is Maya. Leo and I choose ocean. We run into the surf, but the cold water stings our ankles and we run out and back in and out. We'll do something else instead. Oceans can be very cold. When you go to the beach with your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, and mom, and you're doing something really fun, everyone gets involved. Uncle Kai digs with us, and so does Aunt June. Mom takes pictures. When you and your cousins become tired of digging, it will be hard to get the grown-ups to stop. Eventually, you will convince them to go swimming. The water will still be cold, but all that digging has made you hot. You will go in past the surf holding hands, bold, brave, deep. Naya and her dad will swim past with strong, sure strokes. Aunt Jackie and Grandma will bring the twins on the raft, and Aunt June and Uncle and Aunt Tina will bring baby Corey. It will be his first time in the ocean. You and Leo will have a splashing fight. Each splash will be bigger than the last. Tidal wave, and then it will come the biggest splash of all. But the splashing will make the twins mad and make Corey cry, and you'll get scolded for playing rough. When you go to the beach with your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, and mom, you bring a big lunch. Everyone will have a sandwich with their name on it, made especially for them. It will be the best sandwich ever. after you eat, you might feel drowsy and lazy. You might even fall asleep. And when you wake up, you will notice changes. The sky will be cloudy, big waves will pound the shore. You and your cousins will decide against going back in the water and take a walk instead. You will let Naya lead the way. She has something special to show you. Naya shows you the tide pools, homes for ocean creatures and their families. She points out hermit crabs, mussels, and barnacles. Look, a starfish. When you go to the beach with your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, and mom, you will follow your footprints back to the others, ready to share stories about your adventures. And when you and your family decide that it's time to leave, you'll feel happy deep inside. It has been the best day. We do this every summer. We love it. A big family beach day.
Hey, storytime friends, Grandma Pat,
Yeah.
are you ready to wave your scarf?
Oh yes, I love scarves.
I almost missed my scarf. Did you see that? I reached past there and like I was going to bring my hand out and there was no scarf in it. I know, that was kind of crazy. Here it is! All right, and we'll give Grandma Pat her green scarf.
Yes, thank you.
Now, out of your storytime kit, I'd like you to find your scarves, or your socks, or your washcloth, or your paper towel, or anything that you want to use to wave, including your hand. And we're going to start with our scarf warm-up, because it's like one of my favorite things to do. All right, are you ready? What? What? Oh, did you? Hang on. Hello? Hello? Oh, of course. Storytime friends. Monkey would like to join us today. Hello, Grandma Pat.
Oh, monkey.
Hello, Storytime friends. I am simply delighted to be amongst you today.
Ooh, those are big words, Monkey. All right. You sit right there. There you go. And you can scarf along with us. You ready for a warm-up? All right. My scarf goes up, my scarf goes down, my scarf goes around, 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 around. My scarf goes in, my scarf comes out, my scarf flies about, 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 about. Woo! Are you ready? Should we do it faster? Here we go. My scarf goes up, my scarf goes down, my scarf goes around, 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 around. My scarf goes in, my scarf comes out, my scarf flies about, 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 about. Woo! Oh, I'm telling you, the woos are my favorite. All right, do you feel warm? Because we are going to do a song about being on the beach. And the first thing we're going to do is talk about the waves. You ready? All right. The waves on the beach go up and down, up and down, up and down. The waves on the beach go up and down all day long. Now, how about the umbrellas? We have umbrellas on the beach, and they open and shut, open and shut. And you can just wave your scarf like that if you'd like. The waves on the beach, they open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The umbrellas on the beach, they open and shut all day long. Did you hear me? I first said waves on the beach when we were talking about umbrellas. That was pretty silly. I know. But now, how about the shovels on the beach? The shovels on the beach dig the sand. The shovels on the beach go dig, 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 dig. The shovels on the beach go dig, dig, dig all day long. And finally, the sand When it meets the water, it swishes in. The sand on the beach goes swish, 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 swish. The sand on the beach goes swish, 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 all day long. Hey, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for playing. A story time, friends. Grandma Pat, I had such a good time today.
Oh, I feel cooler already.
I know, I love talking about the beach and reading about the beach, and I really like going to the beach. But do you remember poor Bruce brought his whole family to the beach, and it started to rain. So they brought the beach inside.
And Bruce had to take care of everything.
Mm-hmm.
But Bruce does that.
That's right. That's what Bruce does. Mother Bruce does.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was so fun to learn about the big family beach day. Wouldn't it be fun to go to the beach with everybody in your family? That would be so much fun. And then all of our sandcastles, what happened to them? That's right, they got whooshed away by the waves. But that's what's supposed to happen to sandcastles. But now, my friends, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. And usually I hate saying goodbye, and I kind of do hate saying goodbye today. But we could all go to the beach this afternoon, and that would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
All right. Storytime friends, would you sing with us? Here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Bye,